Here's who stood out on day 17 of 49ers training camp. Keep in mind, the players did not wear pads, and I'm starting with the not so good today because it's newsworthy. The not so good. Quarterback Trey Lance. He threw 3 interceptions, one to Talanoa Hufanga, one to Emmanuel Mosley, and one to Fred Warner. He also threw a 4th pass that should have been intercepted by Dante Johnson, but he dropped it. Lance finished the practice with 9 completions on 16 pass attempts, and all but one of his incomplete passes missed high. Perhaps he had arm fatigue, although this was his first day throwing since Thursday. Maybe he was just rusty. His mechanics definitely were an issue. When a quarterback misses high, he usually drops his elbow and overstrides, and Lance did both of those things today. Defensive end Nick Bosa. He did not practice. He warmed up on a side field in a sweatsuit while wearing a wrap on his left leg. The 49ers haven't yet said why Bosa missed practice, so stay tuned. Wide receiver Debo Samuel. He tipped 2 passes that ended up intercepted. To be fair, both passes were high, but Samuel still got his hands on both throws and caught neither of them. If a pass hits the hands of an all-pro receiver, he should catch it. Samuel still drops way too many passes. Running back Elijah Mitchell. Still injured. Mitchell has a hamstring pull, and it has lingered longer than the 49ers expected. He's opening the door for someone to take his spot as the number 1 running back. Cornerback Trevarius Ward. Still injured. Hasn't practiced in weeks. Doesn't seem particularly close to returning, although he still has 3 weeks until the season starts. The good. Cornerback Emmanuel Mosley. He practiced for the first time in a couple weeks, got targeted 3 times, gave up no catches, intercepted 1, and tipped another that got intercepted by a safety. When Mosley has been on the field, he has dominated both Debo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. Defensive tackle Eric Armstead. He practiced for the first time since the first day of camp and collapsed the pocket like he normally does. Safety Talanoa Hufanga. He intercepted an overthrown tip pass from Lance. Hufanga always seems to be in position to intercept errant throws as opposed to his predecessor, Jaquiski Tartt. Safety George Odom. He recorded 2 sacks while blitzing on 3rd down. Odom is on a tear to win the starting job opposite Hufanga for week 1. Guard Jason Poe. He split reps with Aaron Banks as the starting left guard. This was a first for Poe, who has been the 2nd string left guard the past 2 weeks. Now he has performed so well during the preseason, the 49ers have to see what he looks like with the starters. Smart move. Poe is better than Banks and should start over him right away.